Good evening, Night Owls, and welcome back to the 2359 Late Show. Tonight, we are gonna dedicate this show to all international students at AUBG, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. A quick shout out to Moku Event Space for accommodating our show. Looking for the perfect place for your next private party, team building, birthday celebration, or Friday night out? Moku Event Space has you covered with full service, personalized offers, theme parties, and a team dedicated to making every event truly unforgettable. Moku Event Space doesn't just host events, they create experiences. For reservations, visit moku.bg or find Moku Events on Instagram. Thank you, Moku, for partnering with us. Starting with our first guest tonight. Please introduce yourself.
Okay, hi, I'm Venecia. I'm a freshman in AUBG, and yeah, that's it.
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Well, my mom's Bulgarian Turk, my dad's Palestinian Jordanian, and I was born and raised in Dubai, the UAE.
Nice, that's so nice.
Yeah.
What stereotype about your country is completely wrong?
Well, people believe Jordan and Palestine are just deserts, which is not true. We have a lot of mountains, we have a lot of greenery. I mean, Palestine is considered the Mediterranean, so we have a lot of sea. Yeah, that's, I think, the biggest stereotype. And that we ride camels. We really can't afford camels. They're really expensive.
I bet.
Yeah.
And what shocked you most about coming to AUBG?
The lack of diversity. The way AUBG was promoting this place was 90% were international students and 5 or 10% were from Bulgaria itself. But when I came here, we saw that it's like 93% Bulgarians and then 7% of internationals. So that was most shocking to me.
Oh my God, that's shocking to me too. And what's something Bulgarians do that you secretly find funny?
Well, I've actually adopted it as well, but you guys shake your head no for yes. It's confusing at times, but I've started to notice that I do it as well. So can't say it's that funny anymore because then I'd make fun of myself. But originally it was really funny because I think they're saying no, but they're like, yes.
Yeah, I do both. I mean, for me, this is yes and this is yes.
So what's no?
That's a great question. And okay, let's switch topics. Tell me about your most awkward interaction with Bulgarian bureaucracy.
Okay, so we were going to get my new Bulgarian ID card. And when we started, the woman was looking at us like we were at the wrong place because it's for Bulgarian citizens. And she asked my mom in Bulgarian, which we found confusing because the way you're looking at us makes us think we are internationals. And my mom started speaking Bulgarian with her. And she's like, "You're Bulgarian?" And we're like, yeah, shocking, right?
Yeah.
So for me, the biggest thing is they're like, I don't want to say blatantly, but they are like openly racist. It was a bit shocking because when they saw our last names, it became even worse because my last name's Arab. So it was like, you don't need to be that rude just because my last name's from somewhere else.
I'm so sorry that this happened to you. Like, yeah, I mean, I've been in this situation in Germany, so yeah. I feel you. So, next question, and this is even more controversial one. Can you give us your honest opinion on the canteen food at campus?
Wow, honest opinion? Well, I had a situation, I'm Muslim, we're not allowed to eat pork. And I had a situation in which the canteen had given me a pork chop and had presented it as chicken. And the only reason that I didn't end up buying it was because, bless the lady at the till, which is a cashier, stated that this looks a lot like the pork chop they were offering. And I went back. They argued with me for over 5 minutes on the fact that it is chicken until one of the canteen, the till ladies, came and tried the chop and said it was actually pork. And that for me was the most shocking thing because AUBG is all about international students and diversity, but then we have a situation in which they're gonna give me a pork chop and state it was chicken.
Yeah, that can be easily fixed, by the way.
Yes, it can.
Okay, so our seventh question is, what kind of person were you in high school? How would you describe yourself?
I think the comedian. I mean, I think I still am. But in
Yeah, you are.
But yeah, in high school they used to call me the comedian, and they used to call me Miss Gossip Girl, because somehow I was a link between everyone, which I didn't know happened until I left, and they were like, it's so much harder to get gossip. I'm like, why would I know? They're like, you were the link. I'm like, no, thank you.
Damn. Yeah, I'm asking this because I also would like to ask you, what is the biggest difference for you between high school life and university life?
Personally, I don't think there's much of a difference. I mean, I would hope there was, because, you know, high school is one thing, university is another. But when I came here and I saw the stuff we had to deal with in my year, I was like, this is actually worse than high school. The drama, everything's worse here. So I think I stayed the same. And I think a lot of people need to be humbled.
Oh yeah, that's true. But wouldn't you say it's more difficult here, or
it really
academically,
depends. Not really. I mean, if we're talking maths, for me that's been difficult since I was young. English, till now, no. I haven't done the science gen ed yet, but I've done the history. It's the same as high school. Done the English, same as high school. We don't have geography, which is nice, but everything is kind of the same. Like the exams, the quizzes. I've actually had more exams and quizzes back in my high school in Dubai, so it's actually kind of nice.
Nice. Okay, so final questions. What opinion do you have that usually starts arguments?
Oh.
Maybe an unpopular opinion.
Unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
That the EU isn't as lovely as it seems. I get a lot of arguments on that. I don't know why. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great debate question, debate starter.
Yes.
And if your life at AUBG had a Netflix title, what would it be called?
An episode at AUBG, what would it be called?
Yeah, like if your life at AUBG had a Netflix title.
Oh.
Yeah, basically, how would you describe in a movie title your life right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
The mess. The mess.
Yeah, I mean, same.
Yeah, in capital, all bold.
I think, we all can relate to that these 4 years here are for growth and to...
The mess.
The mess, to the mess, And hopefully after that, things will be less messy. We'll see. Okay, and just a few quick questions. I just want to get to know you better.
Yeah.
So, coffee or energy drinks?
None.
I
hate both.
Okay, I respect that. Party or sleep?
Sleep.
Okay, and Banica, yes or no?
Yes, of course.
Nice.
Right?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is our interview. 10 questions with international AUBG students. Thank you for Moco Event Space for partnering with us on this segment. And
to the next.
See you
to the next.
Okay, and moving on to our next interview.
Our next guest.
You have to say the whole sentence again.
Oh.
Start from thank you.
Yeah, okay, good, go.
And now moving on with our next guest.
Yay!